What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder. I'm your host, Warren Thompson, and with what seems to be the official release date for Spider-Man 4 in the MCU, July 12th of 2024, and with recent reports about a new Sony and Marvel Studios/Disney deal for a new Spider-Man contract almost being complete, fans have been wondering what exactly is Spider-Man 4's plot going to be about. But Marvel Studios, and specifically Marvel Studios' president Kevin Feige, has been kind of laying the groundwork about what we should expect to see in Spider-Man 4. However, some things might be a tad bit misleading. Let me explain before we really dive into it. I'm sure the vast majority of the people watching this video right now have seen the post-credit scene for Venom: Let There Be Carnage, where Tom Hardy's Venom went to the MCU. He then saw Tom Holland's Spider-Man on the TV. Now, if you've seen that post-credit scene, I'm assuming you have seen the post-credit scene for Spider-Man No Way Home. No, not the trailer for Doctor Strange 2, but the post-credit scene where Tom Hardy's Venom then gets taken out of the MCU, but he leaves part of the symbiote behind, seemingly setting up the next Spider-Man movie to be about the Venom symbiote. However, there have been some reports from some insiders stating that that's not going to be the case for Spider-Man 4, but Tom Holland's Spider-Man might actually get the Venom symbiote in Avengers Secret Wars. If this is true, it's kind of cool because this is actually what happens in the comics. Spider-Man gets the Venom symbiote, the black suit, for the very first time in Secret Wars. We'll talk about this more in a bit, but basically, it doesn't look like Spider-Man 4 is going to explore the symbiote too much. However, what it's looking like it will explore is the street level side of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And this has fans super excited. And a big reason for that is it looks like we are finally going to see Spider-Man and Daredevil in the same project. According to some insider accounts online, it looks like Spider-Man No Way Home is going to pick up after the events of Daredevil Born Again. There's even rumors that Spider-Man could possibly appear in the Daredevil series. But what makes this exciting is what this all could be setting up for the future of not only the street level Avengers team, but the future of Spider-Man. It's looking like Spider-Man is being set up to go against one of the most iconic Spider-Man villains there is, and that is Kingpin. Now, concerning the street level Avengers team, we can already see how that's being set up in the MCU. We have Spider-Man, of course, Daredevil, and it looks like She-Hulk is going to be joining that roster as well. And of course, every Avengers team needs a villain, and it's looking like that ultimate big bad villain of the street level Avengers is going to be Kingpin, and he's going to be popping up in multiple different projects. He was kind of the main villain of Hawkeye, although they didn't reveal him until the very final episodes. But if you think he's dead because Echo shot him in the face, well, think again. He's not. This has already been confirmed by Marvel Studios. We know that Kingpin is going to be the villain of the Echo series and also the Daredevil series as well. And it's looking like he could even go on to become the villain of Spider-Man 4. Now, please keep in mind this is not confirmed by Marvel Studios, but it is seemingly what they are hinting at. Kingpin has already been confirmed to be the villain of 3 different series so far: Hawkeye, Echo, and Daredevil. All of these are street level projects, and Kingpin's clearly here for the long run. It doesn't seem like they're going to get rid of him anytime soon, but keep in mind at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home, we saw Peter Parker basically get an entirely new life. He kind of downgraded a bit. Of course, nobody knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Actually, nobody really knows who Peter Parker is at all. So no more friends and no more Avengers, at least not for a little bit. Also, keep in mind, the Avengers probably still remember Spider-Man, it's just Peter Parker who they probably don't know. But even then, Kevin Feige has confirmed there is no Avengers team right now. They don't really exist. So the types of crime and the villains that Spider-Man is going to fight are going to be different. They're not going to be on such a huge scale anymore. They're not going to be these cosmic threats like Thanos or these other multiversal threats. They're going to be threats that are right there on the street level in New York. And that's where Kingpin comes in, and that's where the street level Avengers team comes in. We'll talk about that in just a bit, but first, a big thank you to Mint Mobile for sponsoring this video. Most people know about Mint Mobile because of Ryan Reynolds, but most people don't know about Mint Mobile's amazing quality. Now, I live in the mountains and service isn't too good. However, Mint Mobile sent me a free plan and I get better service with their plan than I do with my other provider. But what's crazy is their plan is so much cheaper. Mint Mobile offers wireless for just $15 a month. They give you the best rate whether you're buying for one or a family, and at Mint Mobile, families start at only 2 lines. All plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Plus, Mint Mobile's modern family plan lets you mix and match data plans so everyone gets the amount of data that's right for them, and you can use your own phone and keep your same number and contacts. So to get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month, including the modern family plan, go to mintmobile.com/cosmic. That's mintmobile.com/cosmic. Cut your wireless bill down to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/cosmic. So Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel Studios, made it very clear that the MCU is essentially going to be split into different groups. We have the cosmic side, which is going to be the Guardians of the Galaxy, it's going to be the Marvels, and hopefully the Silver Surfer, because recently there's been a report that a Silver Surfer solo project is in the works. Then we have the supernatural side. Now Werewolf by Night set that up, along with Moon Knight. And of course we have Blade coming when they finally get everything kind of settled over there with that project. And then of course we have the street level. And this is awesome because we're going to see an entirely different side of Spider-Man that we haven't really seen too much of in the MCU. One thing I'm actually really excited about and seeing in Spider-Man 4 is Spider-Man/Peter Parker be on his own. So far in the MCU, he's always been under the wing of somebody. Yeah, he was kind of on his own in Homecoming at the end there when he fought against Vulture, but for most of that movie, he had help from Stark. In Far From Home, he still had a lot of technology helping him out, plus he had Happy as well, and a fake Nick Fury who was really Talos. And then of course in Spider-Man No Way Home, he had the other two Peter Parkers and of course Doctor Strange. And we can't forget about Ned and MJ. But now he literally has nobody. So everything is going to be made by him. His suit, which we saw at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home, made by him, and hopefully we'll see other iterations of his suit and his own technology incorporated into these suits. I'm personally really looking forward to seeing more of Peter's genius side in the MCU. Now, this might actually make Spider-Man 4 a bit darker than we've previously seen Spider-Man, although Spider-Man No Way Home, there were some pretty dark parts. But if Kingpin truly is going to be the main villain, and it is looking that way, and Daredevil could potentially join him, well, Kingpin and Daredevil are two characters who are pretty brutal. So the fighting that we could be seeing in Spider-Man 4 could be just on another level. Hopefully it's more along the lines of what we got when Spider-Man fought the Green Goblin in No Way Home. At the end of No Way Home, we saw that Peter was using an old police radio to locate crime, street level crime, and eventually I'm assuming that everything's going to add up and point towards Kingpin being the head of a huge criminal organization. So naturally, to stop a lot of the organized crime in New York City, Spider-Man is going to want to go to the top and stop them there. That's going to be Kingpin. And this will most likely fall in line with the stories that are already going to be told through the Echo series and the Daredevil series. So all of these things combined are most likely going to be the main plot for Spider-Man 4, which I'm all here for. I would really love to see Spider-Man go up against Kingpin. Now, for those who wanted the Venom symbiote, trust me, I do too. But if Tom Holland is returning for another trilogy, it might be best to start off on the street level and watch Peter Parker as he grows. And as I mentioned in the beginning, rumor has it that Spider-Man is going to get the Venom symbiote during Secret Wars, or possibly even right before it. Maybe at the end of Spider-Man 4, it could be its post-credit scene. From here, in Secret Wars, he could use the powers that the symbiote would give him to fight this multiversal battle. This would no doubt give him a lot more strength and other powers that he could definitely use to fight Kang or Doctor Doom or whoever's going to be the big bad of Secret Wars. Then in the next film, Spider-Man 5, he could deal with the repercussions of having the Venom symbiote attached to him. This could also lead to a more comic accurate Venom. We could have the comic accuracy of Spider-Man getting the black symbiote suit for the first time in Secret Wars, then he could reject the suit, reject the symbiote, and it could go on to find Eddie Brock. And from here we could have the classic Venom hates Spider-Man and wants revenge on him. That classic storyline in the MCU, I think that would be absolutely amazing. So right now the future of Spider-Man is looking pretty dang good. We'll have Spider-Man 4, then we'll have Avengers the Kang Dynasty, which he'll most likely show up in, and then of course Secret Wars. And from there, of course, we'll get Spider-Man 5 and hopefully 6. So let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Is this what you would like to see in Spider-Man 4? Be sure to let me know. Also, don't forget to subscribe and like the video so you don't miss out on any of the latest news. For live updates, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.